It's gonna start.
I used to go on this long, nigga, without banging some different ass, nigga. This is locked down, dog.
Have you have you broken your no masturbating rule yet?
Nah, I ain't ever gonna break that, but nigga. Man, my dick needs some new friends. Memory, because I really want a woman's take on this. Farrah, to any of our female listeners, please email me and tell me. Because, I don't want to relegate this to a race thing, but I think it's a little racial. We know Rodman is an ugly motherfucker. That nigga looks like an exotic bug. I'm sitting here going, is it look, and we know money, fame, celebrity, success, that gets pussy of all flavors. But it just seemed like niggas that look like Rodman, white women find that exotically sexy. Where black women might go, all right, motherfucker, but I got to see the cash up front.
Personality, man. Swag.
Yeah, and he does have swag. It's a crazy, wild, insane swag. And I know to some bitches, that weirdo shit is sexy. But I'm just going, come on, this nigga wasn't Michael.
Yeah, but you know what? No, but you know who I would really take?
Jordan.
Nah.
Ooh.
Magic Johnson. He can
5
play all
Magic Johnsons?
He can play all the positions on the floor.
Nigga, that's a lot of hips, nigga.
He can
the whole team full of hips. Oh man.
But he could play.
No, but Magic can play all 5 positions, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason that's the only one I know that can play by himself and win.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no defense on that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody moving out the way. Dude. Now maybe you could answer this, or as a white guy, you could help address this.
The white guy?
For the love of God, yes, for the love of God. Why, when these teams win championships or they win their conference, why do all these white men, coaches and GMs feel the need to dance in front of these niggas? Jerry Krause.
You didn't like Jerry Krause's moves?
Man, that shit looked ridiculous. What is it about fucking white GMs and coaches that they got to dance in front of these niggas?
Without a doubt, I'm going to say this. You know that a white dude in a black room is pushed. They want to see that happen. That is entertaining. That is entertaining for the black room to watch that white dude try to do that dance. And I love it. Because I cringed when I saw that, but I love when Scotty walked by and goes, "Jared, sit your ass down."
Dude, is that not embarrassing to the white race?
Yeah, I just told you, I cringed.
Oh.
I cringed. I've been
motherfucker.
Dude, I've been two-stepping my whole life just so somebody doesn't see me do something stupid like that.
Do these coaches not know they're being laughed at?
You know what?
Not with. If you ever want to make some pussy dry up, show the footage of him dancing. I guarantee you it's a wrap.
Dude.
That rotund, round, Danny DeVito, penguin-built motherfucker was horrendous.
Dude, yeah.
So we got it covered, baby. I'm looking forward to next Sunday because I think that one's about the dream team. I forget what the other thing is about, but it's about the dream team and something else.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. I get really, Tara even watches it with me, and I was surprised. And she even holds her questions back until after it's over, which I appreciate.
Good girl.
Nothing worse than the questions during the show.
Oh, goodness. Like, bitch, ain't you watching the same shit? Your questions are being answered. Listen, the real genius to me would be in a woman feeling like she's manipulated you, but at the end of the day, she truly gets what she wants out of the deal, which, ultimately, we want pussy, but they want love. They want a relationship. I'm not saying all, because exactly. Because I can see some going, we ain't all like that. Some of us just want random straight dick. You fucking hewers. No, I love you. I'm joking.
That's why, I think in some way, in a lot of ways, women are smarter because they know we are so focused on one thing that once we get it, it's still not enough. Our urges, our primal urges, are stronger than our intelligence. I think women's intelligence are stronger than their primal urges.
Well, if they were smart enough to figure that out, they wouldn't get upset when the dick goes to someone else. My fantasy would be for Mike to have these 4 fights, win them all spectacularly, and build his confidence enough and maybe get his juices flowing to where this leads to him fighting either Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. Let me tell you something, man. I will literally bust semen all over my ceilings to see that nigga come out in that white towel and them black trunks and them black shoes with no socks. Are you fucking kidding me? With that white beard. Oh, man.
Dude, it's hard. I don't think that he had a choice to do it any other way than he did it. I admire him for how he did that.
All the millions and millions of people who didn't have health care that got it, none of them were black.
No, he's done things, but I think...
Like, what do niggas want?
I think that they wanted reversal of the racist structure that the American government has built. That's what they wanted. And nothing besides that was going to be a win.
Andy, do you know how you would have put me in absolute stitches if without blinking an eye, you said, I think what niggas want, and kept your rhythm? All right. I wish I could remember the name of that documentary. Look it up, folks. I think it's called All Jokes Aside. I know, damn. It was a great documentary. Melanie Camacho, Bill Bellamy, Cheryl Underwood, a lot of comics. It's my man named Black Dude does all the fucking movies with all the white boys. Fat nigga with the afro. Craig Robinson. Yeah.
I wish I would have said that. I would have been the most racist.
Jokes aside,
yeah, I would have been the most racist motherfucker in the world if I said that. That's funny,
dude. I'd have died my ass off. I know that ain't just speed, but I'd have died my ass off.
Yeah, I admit it would be funny. I just that's a line I just can't cross. I don't know why I can't.
I tell you what, when the podcast is over and you know your mic's off, try it. It'll tickle you.
No, it won't.
Let me tell you something. Like he would have said something, like Charles Barkley, if you would please.
Let me tell you something. That motherfucker almost had a stroke trying to say charismatic. when you're very charismatic, man, I can't even. And then when he finally said it, he didn't say charismatic. He said charismatic.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I remember.
He said charismatic, not charismatic, charismatic.
I was watching the whole thing because every time he'd ask a question, he would say, and he kept on saying how much he respects Michael instead of answering the question.
That you just brought me to my second part. I was laying in bed and I'm watching this, and I go, if this motherfucker says one more time how much he loves and respects Michael and Tiger, like, nigga, you said that 100 times. Answer the fucking question.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Ask me a question. Ask me a question, Andy. I'm Barkley.
Charles, what do you think about Dennis Rodman?
Man, let me tell you something, man. First of all, I have so much respect for Tiger and Michael. Those are the two guys that those are the only two guys that I see. I've been around a lot of celebrities, a lot of dignitaries, other players in the league. But those are the only two guys who I respect and take greatness to another level.
All right, Charles, hold up. I understand what you're saying, but I want to ask you another question. Who do you think about when you masturbate?
Man, let me tell you something, man. A lot of times when I'm in the room and it's just me, I got to tell you, I get the lotion, I get the tissues, but Michael Jordan and Tiger are the only two guys. Like, first of all, I have so much respect for them, what they do, how they play the game. A lot of famous people in my life who I've met. I've hung out with the Clintons. I've met Barack Obama. I've been to England. I had Queen Elizabeth. But Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan, the only two guys in terms of respect on a level. I played in the dream team. When I played golf and Tiger's there, I played with Phil Mickelson, Jack Nicklaus, but Tiger Woods, they're great, man.
That's the interview I heard too. Do you think this is his? Do you think that the effect of this is because when Jordan cuts you out of his life, like just no longer friends with you, that he will do anything to claw back into that Jordan circle?
No, because I don't think Charles Barkley is an ass kisser.
Okay.
Which was always one of the things that I think drew people to him, is he was always a straightforward, this is what you see is what you get kind of guy. I just think, he's from Alabama. So, how much that CD was? What he is?
It's a good thing.
I got a really powerful guy in my corner who's trying to help my career turn around. And he looked at the Corey Holcomb video, and he said, the one where the guy Zoe Williams assaulted me. Oh, God, I sound like a bitch. He assaulted me with a nigga through hands. And he said to me, he goes, Aries, I'm going to be honest with you. You shouldn't be doing everybody's podcast because you're too intelligent for some people. And you say shit that pushes buttons because certain people can't comprehend where you're coming from, and it comes off like you're insulting them. Because you're calling them stupid without calling them stupid. So, the South. And I'm not talking about all of the South. I'm being stereotypically funny. And it's amazing, too, like as a kid growing up, I really thought Michael, I'm a kid, so there's a certain amount of naivete. But I just thought Michael was perfect. I went, the guy doesn't curse. He's fucking got the commercials. He's good looking. He smiles. He's extremely talented. And from the way I was brought up, and he's with a black wife. He ain't one of these big-time black athletes who's got to have a white woman. This man is the perfect black man. Cut to, this nigga drinks, cusses, and had side pussy. And now I appreciate it more as an adult. That might have crushed me as a kid.
Okay.
But as an adult, this nigga's not being perfect makes him perfect. I don't think it's that tough. Listen, you got Jesse Jackson for that fight. You got what's the nigga, the fat nigga with the perm that used to, that's a callback to last week. The fat nigga with the perm and the tracksuits before he slimmed down to look anorexic like Star Jones needing a steak. Sharpton. Al Sharpton.
Reverend Al Sharpton.
Even if he didn't do it at the height of his basketball days because he was trying to build something, all right. But it ain't like he's going down in history as having done nothing. And he's spoken out at certain points. I can't wait to see the documentary they about to do about the Clipper owner who was banned for his racist shit. Mike spoke out against that. Mike built a hospital. So he's doing things. He's just doing them now. You can't satisfy niggas, man. You can't satisfy the Negroes. They always want more. You give them one watermelon, they want two. You give them seeds, they want seedless. All the niggas.
Man, I'm glad I stepped out of the room.
Were you a big sneakerhead? You're not a big sneakerhead anyway.
No, I love sneakers. I'm also cheap. And so I'm not
fucking Jew.
Yeah.
Dude, I just like once upon a time ago in my 20s, I gave a shit. Like before I leave the house, I had to be that nigga. My hat, my boots, my jeans, my shirt, my jacket, everything was detailed down to the socks, nigga. Because I was trying to impress hoes. I was trying to get pussy. I was trying to be that nigga. I so don't give a fuck. Nigga, if let me tell you something. If I thought I could bring a little swag to it, I would wear the monk or the Taliban skirts, nigga. The blouse dresses. I'm there, nigga. I'm tired, nigga.
See, dude, I love all this shit. I'm just too cheap. I'm too cheap. I can't. There was a point in my life. I used to work at Saks Fifth Avenue. There was a point in my life that I had a Cartier watch, that I had to have Louis shit. I was wearing Prada shoes. Yeah, I went through that already. And you know what I don't have right now? I don't have a Cartier watch. My Prada shoes I wore out. I'm too fat for my Gucci belt that I had. You know,
Right.
and what I wish I would have had that I could have kept was money. So now I keep money. And if I ever really had to have
Of
that,
all the Jews to have in my life, I picked the worst one. You're the worst, nigga. Just like I asked you the other week, how come Michael Jordan's eyes are so bloodshot red?
yeah,
Here's another question I have that's mysterious to me. How come all of Michael Jordan's security looks like a bunch of granddaddies?
the sniffers.
The most in shape, 6'6", athletic nigga. All of this nigga's security look like my aunt, my uncles at a reunion.
Dude, the dude he's playing.
Who are these niggas supposed to protect?
The dude he's playing in that quarter game with, up against the wall.
But Andy, let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Especially that nigga
Do you not know
with
who?
that George Washington wig.
You don't know who that is.
Who
dude.
is this nigga with this colonial cut? The first time it happened, she did my nails, my hands, and my toes. And you know, it's my daughter, so fuck it. The next morning, I'm in the crapper, and I'm looking at my feet, and I went, I can't do this. I've never felt more transgender in my life. And I went, I can't do this. If you're transgender and that's what you do, live your life, baby. Live your life. I felt a certain way, and I was taking a crap, and I'm sitting down, and I'm looking at my fucking 12, size 12 feet with pink nail polish and ashy ankles, and I went, I can't do this.
Now,
I felt like I just got done fucking a white middle-aged businessman on his lunch break in a seedy motel.
I just want to give this to the other side of this conversation. You know that painting your nails doesn't make you feel like, especially since it wasn't you that painted your nails. You did it because your daughter said, you know, Dad, whatever, let me, you know, and you being a good dad, just hanging out, you let her do it. It doesn't change who you are. You know that, right? You didn't have to have those feelings. You could have just been, oh, my daughter did this. You didn't have to go into the uncomfortableness of it. It's not your look. You could feel that it's not your look.
That's white man talk. I'm telling you, we operate different in the fried chicken community. Nah, nigga. Nah. Niggas ain't never been that comfortable. Nah, son. Nah. Dead ass, yo. Dead ass. I like when Kobe said, dude, I got a chance to feel him. And he used his arm to describe it. I got a chance to feel him. The strength, the speed. I got a chance to measure this nigga up and go, where do I fall in this? Is he as strong as they say? As quick? Can I control him? How physical? That's dope, man.
Yeah. Maybe, fuck, dude. I reconsider everything in my head every time I think that I have to go up against someone. And I don't think there's a night that I go up. I'm going to be real honest with you. I think I'm funny. I never think, oh, I'm going to be funnier than Aries Spears. Maybe that's my problem.
And you're not supposed to, nigga.
A couple white people told me I was funnier than you a couple times.
Yeah, y'all, that's y'all looking out for each other, man. We know what that is. We know what that is. All right, baby. Hold on. As always, email me.
Oh.
I got to remember to give this out because to the new listeners, they got something to say. And when I give it out, I start getting a lot of emails. Aries Spears 45 at Hotmail. AriesSpears45 at Hotmail. Holla at your boy.
It may take Aries a few weeks to respond to your emails, only because Hotmail takes a few days from the time it leaves your computer
Hilarious. This from the nigga that just said typewriter. We love you.